Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall tonight is 10:30. It's with a very, very, very heavy heart that I appear before you tonight. You might have often heard me saying I used to visit my Cullen. You might have often heard me saying that a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, was suffering from cancer. Um, he suddenly passed away this morning, and the upbeat part of it was that his wife sent me a message on Friday to say that the WhatsApp message was great news. He's going for radioactive iodine at the end of September. Very relieved. That was exactly Linda's words. I met a great friend of his that he went to college with in Galway many years ago, from Kinvara, and I asked him, I said, why the 8-week delay? They said that was because he had to be 8 weeks free of radiation. The man in question is Don Connellan. He was from Kilmore, County Roscommon. He played for Roscommon for a number of years, a great footballer. I first came across him, I watched him for several years, but my first meeting was with him. I brought him out when I lived in Chicago. I was instrumental in getting him out there playing for the Chicago Wolf Tones. And he played that summer with us, and he lived with me and he worked with me. And with some people in my lifetime, the first time you meet them, there's a connection. And we've been friends 31 years. No later than last week, I sent him a message. I sent it to his wife in connection with the syndicate horse. And I'll share it with you. Where have it here?
How are you, Don? Hope everything is going according to plan on your road to full recovery. Thinking of you all the time. I bought a horse, 30,000 for the channel. I'm syndicating it. 1% is 500. A lot of people getting in for 100 for 0.2%. So I'm sticking you in for an eyelash of the horse. So you'll have 0.2%. I'm sticking you in for 100. So the horse will probably be running Galway next Thursday. It'll be running under Mickey D's racing club, bus racing club. Peter Fahey training it. It was second the last couple of times over hurdles, and it's gone back on the flat. Don't know how it's going to run on the flat, but it'll definitely win over hurdles, all right. So can lie back next Thursday and you can say, I have a horse running here. Best of luck, me old buddy.
So he was part of the syndicate, and I sent him the video that Peter Fahey had sent me that I put up on the channel on Thursday, and Linda sent me a message back. She says, you gave him a great boost for during the week. He got a turn last night about 1 o'clock at home, and he was brought by ambulance, and he passed away suddenly. Unbelievable shock today. I was in absolute bits. Just like a member of family. One of the closest friends that has passed, probably the closest friend that has passed away on me. With the dreaded cancer, you'd often hear they've only so much to live, 3 months, 6 months, or whatever, and you're prepared for it. But to hear the upbeat message that Linda sent. Linda would be a sister of Paul Clancy that won a couple of All-Ireland medals in 1998 and 2001 for Galway, and indeed he's chairman of the club. The great night when they won in 2022, I done a video from Regan's pub in Moycullen, and I stayed the night with Don that night. Great chat. We've been friends a long time, and we went racing several times, and every year he'd when he'd go on holidays, he used to try and get it for free. He'd say, have you a horse to pay for it? I often sent him 1 or 2 horses. I remember 3 years ago, I sent him two and he didn't get to the bookie shop in time. And he didn't do the other one then. And I says, why? Well, he says, I wanted the double. And the double did come up, but he didn't get there. Um, a, an awful loss. Linda, great woman. I used to call her the Galway girl. Two sons, Owen is done first year in Salt Hill, going into second year in September, and Connor. The mother would have been and grandmother would have been from my village here before she got married and moved down to Kilmore. And always, when he was manager of my Cullen, the first things he put on was the Kilmore socks and an old ones and an old Roscommon jersey inside of them. That was the first thing Linda had to prepare and get ready. So I went to Strokestown this evening, and I was lucky. I met Damien Donlan, who would have played football with Don, but he also lost a dear friend there, Martin Fallon, not too long ago. So be his best friend, and it was a great chat we had. That the two has been together for a while, having a couple of pints. Yeah, it was great memories. We talked about a lot of stuff. I remember we went down to Tramore, myself years ago. I was 30% owner in Hart, and it won. It was a 4-hour journey at that time. I have a photograph of that, and must dig through and try and find it. But he was a good one, without a shadow of a doubt. I was talking to the brother there about 20 minutes ago, so he's not sure when his funeral is, but he said it could be going into Friday. So I'm sure Linda will want to have him at home, probably for as long as she can. Yeah, it's going to be a rough week. So he was part of the syndicate, and he cheered Astelia home the other evening. And I actually was thinking today, I was saying that hopefully the next time when she'll be running, that hopefully if it was in the west of Ireland, that he might be able to go. Because he was in and out of hospital, but he was in. It's such a shock. It's absolutely. It's unreal. It's hard to believe. And actually, I came across someone sent me that tonight. In 1998, there was a team of the week in Roscommon. Number 8 was Conor Kennelly, number 9 was Martin Fallon, and number 11 was Don Kennellan. And the three of them are gone. 52, 54 and 47, all in prominent roles on the team. So life can be so cruel. That's why I always try to enjoy it and advise people to enjoy it as best they can. And that's why I absolutely detest people being bad-mouthing and leaving negative comments and all that. Life is so short, and to the people that's at it, just will you get a life and get a grip, We're going to continue rolling as he would like us, because I knew him so long. Roscommon races are on tomorrow evening. I'll probably go. I won't enjoy them as much because we went a few times together and we used to meet in Galway regular. There was a horsey in that tomorrow evening. Foxy Girl, I was thinking of Linda. It's a horse that ran third in a novice chase the last time. Now look at, don't go mental on these bets tomorrow. There was another couple that I just couldn't study the races, the opposition well enough. So we're going for Foxy Girl. It's rated 123 and it's getting £5, so they'd have to be £7. They'd have to be rated 120, 130. Look at this kicking up. And the other one is in the bumper. It's the horse I mentioned a couple of weeks ago. Ripstorter. Ran well in Killarney. But the funny thing is, Brian Keenan, the bookmaker who you seen me meeting the other day in Roscommon, who I know from Roscommon town, he's sponsoring the race. But also, he is the hot favourite in it, called Boo Radley, trained by W.P. Mullins, but part owned by P.W. Mullins, Patrick Mullins. So that's a 6-5 fav. So that could be anything. So Horsewit ran well enough the last day. Well received the betting. Jez Gibbons, a contributor to the channel, is involved. Ripstorter. We'll go back him each way, maybe back him without the favourite. I seen somebody left a comment the other day saying looking forward to a song on Monday night. And I said, yeah, I might sing two, but I'm just going to sing the one. And I'm going to sing it because my dear deceased friend, I know several times late at night, we sang this together in company with other people. So this is for you, Don. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Spring's a girl in the streets at night. A dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. I heard a siren from the docks. I saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring in the air that night. A dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a good sharp axe, shining steel tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, it's a dirty old town. I'm not sure when I'll see you next. I'll be back when I can. Bash the bookies. Over and out.